7/10/16 garden update. Oh, the water jug and milk jug are there for a size comparison. So I'm gonna start over here with the jalapeno pepper. It's doing very nicely. Lots of peppers on them. Spicy Thai pepper. Well, crap ton of them as before. Everywhere. And they're starting to turn yellow. And that's when they get their flavor. Because I had one when it was green and it had no flavor. Well, very little, but a lot of heat. These guys have decent flavor, but not a lot. But I haven't had any heat. I had 2 of them so far. And it turned black. So I don't know what the deal's up with that. I think they're ripening. Chocolate sprinkle tomato. Doing really well. This side isn't very big. Stops here. This one's the yellow cherry up here. There's some of them in there. And with these guys, to get full flavor, you have to wait till they turn a bright orange. Then they're super flavorful. And then here's another bit of the chocolate sprinkle. He starts there, comes around underneath the eggplant, between the boxes, and it comes out here. So this branch, I have to say, is probably eggplants, a Japanese variety, the Ichiban, ton of them. I took one off yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to cook it yet, so don't know how good it's going to be. Hopefully I'll get a chance to find out tonight or tomorrow. Second one is taller than the first one. Well, I'm saying second or first, but it just... Hey, here's a wasp. Damn it. What's he up to? See if I can capture him. Because these wasps, or maybe not these ones, but I have a nest that's right below the garden. Where is he? There he is. I think he's going around hunting for parasitic insects. There he is. Ah, much better now the phone focuses. Just resting on the eggplant. See how close let me get to him. Pretty cool bug. But I think he's going around hunting other bugs or something. I'm not sure what he's up to. So the autofocus on this phone's not that good. I have to keep tapping the screen to refocus it. Just gonna bring the phone in close, see if I can see what he's doing. The phone's about 5 inches away from him. He's not freaking out. Alright, moving on. Actually, not quite yet. Show where the nest is. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same wasp or not. Let's see if this thing will focus. But there's a crap ton in there. You can kind of see them. And my hand's only about 4 inches away from these guys. And they're just checking me out. They're not even attacking. These guys are really cool. These are smaller than the one that's up top. Because sometimes I'll stand in front of this tube because it's, right beside my garden. Telling me to get the hell out of the way, but they won't bite. Well, at least not yet. So, okay. Cucumbers, as before, all over the place, and they've come all the way through the yellow cherry over to chocolate sprinkle. Now coming out here. This is the long ones, so that's starting to come out there and grow. And hopefully this one will make about an inch or two and then drop off. Now here's a short one. And one of these did mature, but he only got to about maybe 3.5 inches in size, and then started to go to seed. So I think just the heat is screwing these guys up. And some of the leaves close to they're going yellow, and that goes for the cucumber and the watermelon. But I get further away and they're fine. So who knows? Apple tree's doing really good. He's come up all the way to here now. He's going to do this. Now of course I have disgusting flies all over the place here too. That's not nice. Get out of here, you bastards. Oh, and big eggplant. Let's see, he's in here somewhere. There he is. Only one on there so far. I think there's another one starting somewhere. There's a big flower here, so I think there's gonna be another one in there. Oh, this is that small cherry tomato with lots of tomatoes on them. Pretty much covered in tomatoes. Now it's hard to tell from here, but there's just tons. Here's this guy. I think this is the purple Cherokee. It's getting pretty good in size. I put my fist next to him. Not huge, but respectable. There's another one here. They seem to have some funky shape to them. Well, this one's more closer to being round. It's kind of triangular though. And then here's the other one. Actually surpassed the original one, but the original one's about the same height here at least. But he's focusing on actually growing tomatoes. And here's another little one here beside this big one starting out. Well, little, same thing, but it's just starting out. Green tomato has gotten pretty large, which starting here goes all the way up to here. There's flowers from the German queen up here. No tomatoes on her yet, but I'm expecting some stuff to happen soon. This guy in here, where is it? There's one tomato there. Wait, no. Well, here's one. There's another one. And a third one. I think this is the Black Prince, although I may have him confused with the Purple Cherokee. I'm not sure which is which because I added a lot more soil to the pots. One of the purple ones, basically. But this one is actually having a really nice round shape versus this guy that has a really kind of a, well, heirloom tomato looking thing. At least that's what I think of when I see this shape. Moving around, onions. Since they've been in the shade, well, they stopped dying back, but they're not doing much. They're just kind of hanging out. So I don't know if I'll even end up getting any seeds or not. I'm really hopeful though. And I know my video quality sucks because I keep losing focus on this thing, but that's okay. Alright, so what I have here, a little chocolate sprinkle that I planted the sucker in. He's already pretty good size. And then the debuts has come back pretty damn nicely. I mean, he's almost as tall as the rest of the tomatoes. It's hard to tell which ones are which in here, but he has 2 stems here that I'm holding. 2. And I think in this one, in this bud, there should be a tomato, but I don't want to churn them up so I don't break them. So I'll be getting some more tomatoes. And this one's, it's like when the green petals around the flower open up, that I'm pretty certain means that there's a tomato forming inside. So there we go. So I should have some more debut tomatoes, which were really flavorful. And of course I have Mr. Stripey over here. And then more in here. All over the place. This guy's massive. So he's putting out a lot of growth and quite a few tomatoes. I think, let's see how many I can count. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I'm sure there's probably more in there. But, oh, here's another little bug. Let's see if we can zoom in on this. Yeah, this thing is not easy. Especially trying to zoom in on something tiny. Or rather, trying to find it in the camera. Okay. There's this. There it is. But I've seen, these are kind of like miniature bees. And that phone just doesn't want to focus on it. Just focusing on the tomato, so I see like a little shadow of that bug. But they look like a miniature bee, but gray, and I've seen them pollinating these guys. I just wish I could get a better picture of them. It is really tiny. This one's smaller than a fly. When they're adult size, they're about a large fly, or more of a medium fly. I guess that depends what kind of flies you're used to. Now, the conundrum I have is I have to move these guys over probably onto the trailer, but because the tomatoes and the cucumber are intertwined with everything else, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So I'm thinking I might be able to just lift up all of them at once by lifting the 2 aluminum planks they're sitting on. Well, not planks, they're rectangle tubes. So hopefully I'll be able to do that without. because even though it's not that big of a thing, it's not super heavy, but it's kind of awkward because one of the tubes is 9.5 feet long. The other one's only about 6.5. Okay. Garden update.